Hi guys, I hope you are well. I've got a video for you here that I am pretty excited about, and I think you should be too, because I've been doing some thinking, as I always do, and basically the whole line of thought has always been, how can I get you making money with Amazon? And more specifically, because it's all questions, is how can I get you making money with Amazon faster? So I've got two things I'm going to tell you about now that I'm really excited about them, and as I say, I think you will be too. I've sort of been racking my brains, and here's the thing. So here's where to start. As you know, I've got the coaching group. It's been brilliant. Again, not to bang on about that, I've put a link in your email if you want to check that out, and you can see all the videos, and I strongly suggest that you join it. It's got everything in there, and that is my main program or main course that I will be supporting. There's far more than 6 weeks of content in there now. You know, it's just become a monster. It's just become so much stuff to cover, the models, exactly how to do it, all covered from A to Z. So that is what I suggest you go with if you're serious about starting an Amazon business and learning how to do this stuff from scratch. But here's the thing. I've released, as you know, a lot of Amazon courses, ClickBank courses, and still the amount of people that actually build the sites from scratch is very low in comparison to the number of sales. So if I get 100 sales, and people don't tell you this stuff, but if I get 100 sales of the Azon Kickstart, for instance, as a sort of figure for you, less than 5 or less than 10 people will actually build a site, and less than 5 of them will actually keep on promoting the site to a sale. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's human nature, and we all do it to an extent, myself included, you know, procrastination and so on. But here's the frustrating thing from my point of view, and for you guys, is I know that this stuff works. I know that it works far better and faster than all of the endless plugins and software that you see out there. And I was thinking that this sort of leads me to how this came about, and I'll tell you why I'm showing the Fitbit Blaze. I was thinking what I could do. How can you get people to actually build the sites? How can you get people to work on their business? How can you get people to actually do the stuff? And all the good intentions, you know, you set off with all good intentions. I'm going to build this many, I'm going to build a plan, and for whatever reason it just doesn't come together, and then you get caught in the whirlpool of sort of endless plugins and software again. So I came up with an idea, and I think this is really exciting, and this is where I started the video, and I think you'll be excited too. I am going to release a pack on the Fitbit Blaze smart fitness watch, like I did with the Kindle Oasis. This is a red hot product right now, and here's the thing. I believe that if I give you the niche, if I give you the keywords, and if I tell you the exact keywords to promote under, and I give you the content, I believe that you watching this video will actually do the work and build the site and make money. You don't normally see this with PLR packs. You normally get PLR content, and it's sort of half decent, and it, you know, and it's just on general key phrases. What I'm going to actually do for you is give you far more than that. I'm going to give you a pack that will have for the Fitbit Blaze, which is a red hot product, and the key areas is this. So if you're going to promote this pack and you had your content, how are you going to compete with a product like the Fitbit Blaze? You know, it's going to be, look, I'll show you actually. Let's just scroll down here. Look at all the customer reviews, absolutely flying off the shelves 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. But the thing that will put you off is you'll think, well, how can I compete with all those people promoting the Fitbit Blaze? If we have a look at Fitbit Blaze reviews, you'll see that there's loads of, it's not that bad actually, 499,000 results, but quite competitive. This is where the pack comes in, because I'm not just going to give you the content. I'm going to give you the exact way to promote this, and the keywords and the competition research done for you. So all you need to do is promote under the keywords I give you, and I will give you a quick example. this will make sales, quite literally. I'll show you. Some of you guys will have heard me speak about it. You can actually see a YouTube video here just as an aside, so you can get ranked. But some of you guys have heard me speak about the versus method in YouTube videos and courses. And check this out. Fitbit Blaze versus Fitbit Surge. And you could see now you've only got 279,000 results. And if we put it in quotes, we've now only got 5,330 results. This is just one example of a key phrase that you sort of want to go after, and I'll tell you why it's so powerful. Because now you're only competing with 5,370 results, and that is a very profitable key phrase. I'll tell you why. If someone is typing in Fitbit Blaze versus the Fitbit Surge, okay, so we could even extend that key phrase. How likely do you think they are to buy? They're looking. They're very likely. They're actually, when we Fitbit Blaze versus Fitbit Surge, 3,370 results, and you can see that you can compete there. There's YouTube videos there. You can actually see a review site here already in. So when you've got the right product or the right niche, the right key phrases, and you know exactly which key phrases to go for, I'm also going to give you the research, the competition research. You don't see that often. I'm actually going to research for you the first page of Google and actually prove to you that you can rank, and give you all of that research. So you get the pack, the Fitbit Blaze pack, and you've got everything that you need to make money. And then it's taking all the guesswork out, and I'm going to give you I'm really excited about this, guys, because I've got something else I'm going to tell you about as well. What I've also decided to do to make sure that you actually make money. So again, if you're watching this, you have to genuinely be willing to put the work in, bite down, knuckle down, and actually I'm not on about 12-hour, 14-hour days. I'm on about spend a good hour a day working at this if you want to make money. Because if you're at a stage now where you've dabbled, that's the most dangerous stage. If you built a few sites, added 2 or 3 pages of content, not found it work, that's nowhere near enough, and people won't tell you that. And I'll tell you what, because I want to give you something of value, buying all software and buying the plugins. And if I said to you now, and this is really, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm saying it is illustrative of my point. If I came into your house now and we logged onto your laptop or computer and I said, open up all of the products that you've bought, software and plugins, I bet you have got gold on your hard drive. I bet there's all sorts. I know myself, I've got loads and loads. You've got all this stuff. And then if I said to you, show me the ones that you've actually used and made a profit with in the last week. Okay, now we're getting into, are these things actually making you money? Again, and I'm not going to make this into a pep talk, I've got some more to tell you, but the things that make you money online are not software, not plugins. It's hard work. It's knowing which products to go for. It's knowing how to get ranked. It's staying consistent. It's knowing exactly how to write the content and what Google's looking for. And in a weird sort of paradoxical way, you're writing for the person and not for Google, and that will soar your results. I'm actually going to show you how to do that with the Fitbit Blaze pack. As long as you've got an hour a day, you're not looking for push button things, you're actually going to work at this. Here's the thing, and because I only want to speak and work with these people if this sounds like you. So if you're watching this and you think, Chris, I really want to do this, but I just can't settle on a niche, I can't get the keyword research right, I can't get the competition check right, I'm not sure I'm doing it right, and it holds me back so much that I just can't get going with it, you'll want to get this pack, because I will give you all of that stuff done for you. So all you have to do is actually use the pack. You even get the content done. So you're getting the content, and you're getting the competition, and you're getting the keywords that are researched, so you can actually rank and you can build a site. And I've got something else, the 2016, this is a as I say, I've got the main coaching course, and if you're a member of the coaching course, you will get this course for free. As I say, I think that you should join, if you're serious about your business, I think you should join the Azon Ultimatum Coaching. But I've decided to do a mini course, and I've called it, nothing flashy here, I've called it the 2016 Azon Mega Ranker. And maybe I should change the name of that, but basically what I wanted it to encapsulate, or when you hear that, I'm going to give you an updated course. It's a mini course that will show you exactly how to build your Amazon sites for 2016, what is working really, really well, some techniques on how to write the content, a few different techniques on how to write content, a few techniques on how to write content that will cause your rankings to absolutely soar, and it's something that not a lot of people are doing. You'll really, really want to get hold of this, because I'm going to show you the setup, I'm going to show you the theme and the new plugins to use that I recommend. If you're still building sites from stuff I taught 3-4 years ago, don't worry, it still works. But as the internet's changing, as you can always improve, these are just a couple of things that I'm doing that have really, really brought in results for me. I've seen it work really, really well on rankings. It's actually something, again, to plug the Azon Ultimatum Coaching, it's something that I'm doing in there with a case study site as well, and it's worked really, really well. And I will give you in this new course a plan to carry it all out. It's going to be a mini course. If you have access to the coaching, the big coaching 6-week course, you will get this for free. It will be uploaded. But if you haven't got access to that, and you just need a sort of mini course to get to grips with this stuff, and you want a really, really good niche, you want to go for the Fitbit Surge, and you'll want to go for this course. So if that sounds like of interest, send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com, and just put in the subject line the Fitbit Blaze pack and the Azon Mega Ranker 2016, and I will send you details on both of them. I really, really think it will make the difference. If you're ready, this is how I think you should view it. Okay, look at this. Here we go. I know I'm a bit weird, and I know it's sort of like, but here's how I think you'll get the most from it. It's Wednesday now, okay? I think you should view both these courses as the thing that will bring you in more success online. And I know we're sort of moving away from all Amazon and ClickBank, but the thing that will bring you in more success online is to pick a day, not tomorrow or the next day, maybe pick a day so you've actually got a few days to plan, and actually go all guns blazing on this stuff, okay, for the rest of this month. I'm confident that if you get the Fitbit Blaze pack and do what I actually tell you to, do what I actually show you, I can't make you do it, okay? I can't give you the consistency. You have to find that from within. And I know it's a bit weird, but that is the main reason that people aren't making money online. People come to me and they say, I get this a lot, and they say, Chris, I've tried all this stuff, it doesn't work. And my first question to them, not to put them down or anything like that, will be, what have you done? Not in a bad way, and not even said like that, it's like through email. So, but it will be, what have you done? Send me what you've done. And very rarely do I get an email back. If I do get an email back, I'll see about at most 1 site to about 3-4 sites, hardly ever 5. And even if it is 5, it will be a site with 4 or 5 pages on, and that's it. Okay? Now, I'm not knocking that, and in a way they've actually done far more than most people do, but I'm saying to actually get success, to make money, to actually make real money online, which is why I think you're here. We're in 2016 now, and I've been, as I say, part of the reason I released the coaching is to stop the sort of endless cycle. Because here's the thing, and I'll sort of cut this video short because I'm excited about this, and I want you to get some value. Even if you choose not to get the Fitbit Blaze pack and you choose not to get the Mega Ranker program, I want you to get something now that will help. Don't buy any more products. Build a plan. actually put the work in and work out how many sites you need to build, how much money you want to make, and actually get that plan in order. That's actually what we cover very first week on the coaching. And you can make money far quicker. You can make your first sale before the end of the month. And you might think, well, I've tried it. But again, look at what you've actually done. Look at the consistency. Look at how many pages you've added. Look at whether you've got tracking set up. Look at how much you're actually banging out there. And I guarantee you, if you put in hard work, and again, not huge amounts of hard work, but a good hour, 2 hours a day, consistently till the end of the month, and do what I show you in the Fitbit Blaze Pack and the Azon Mega Ranker 2016 program, you will rank and you will be in the best position to make sales. Because again, you need a good niche, you need to know the keywords to go for that are getting traffic. But here's the thing, just before I go, it's not about just getting traffic, okay? If you're getting 500 people to your site, that doesn't mean anything, and that's a trap that you can fall into. What you need to make sure that you do is you get targeted visitors. I would rather have 10 people a day come to my site on a very, very targeted phrase like the Fitbit Blaze versus the Fitbit Surge than a long tail phrase which isn't targeted. So say if I was getting 500 people to my site on Fitbit Blaze instruction manual, I know it's a bit of a crap example, but they're not going to buy, are they? They're just looking for an instruction manual. You need to pick the key phrases. It's off the quality and not the quantity. And then you start getting sales in, and then you know how to expand your site. So this is really what this video is about, and I'll sort of wrap it up now, but I want to give you a Fitbit Blaze Pack. Let me know if that's of interest. It will be the same price as the Kindle Oasis, and I've also got the Mega Ranker. I've only called it the Mega Ranker because I'm going to change that name, but I've called it the Mega Ranker because it will give you techniques of actually ranking on Google for 2016, all updated, so you've got my latest stuff to actually rank, and you can use it in conjunction with the Fitbit Surge. So send me an email, send it to cljpublishing@gmail.com if that's of interest, and I will send you all the details, and you can get gunning for it, and start building a business. And if you want all of this stuff for free, join the coaching. I've put the link in your actual email. Here's what I really advise. If you want all this stuff for free and you're really gunning for it, you'll want to get in the coaching. I go through everything from A to Z, and it's my biggest coaching program yet. Really, really great fun. It's literally the only Amazon program that you'll need. So I've put the option in there, and if you're going to get that, get the coaching, and you don't need to buy them separately. But if you're not going to get the coaching and you just want to actually, that's why I did it, because I want to give you something. If you're not coming in the coaching, I want to give you something that works. I can't stand it, and not through. Here's the thing. I'll go now. I'll sort of shut the video down. But here's the thing. Not through a sort of, you hear people say, "Oh, all I want to do is help people." Think of that what you will. Of course, I want to help people. Any person that's half decent wants to help people. But here's the reason I do this, is because I know that my stuff works. I know how hard I work on this stuff, and it's not a big up to me. I'm saying that for years I've worked on my business, and I get very frustrated when I see software and plugins day in, day out promising to make your life easier, and all you end up with is this sort of plugin that you're not going to use. You sort of look it over and think, great, I'm on about stuff like sort of push button sites and plugins that say click this button and it will blast your site all over the web. That won't make you money. If you're making money off that, send me an email, cljpublishing@gmail.com, and actually show me, because I would be really, really glad to see it. Not to prove me wrong, or not, to say, look at this, but I would get in on it too. So it would help me out, because all of the stuff I've done, all of the sites, 50 ClickBank products, hundreds of ClickBank affiliate sites, hundreds of Amazon affiliate sites, it's been hard work, really, really hard work. And and the hard work is always the consistency. Let me leave you with this, okay? Here's what I'm trying to explain. Building an online business is like getting a six-pack. We all know how to do it, but you can pay for programs that will tell you how to get a six-pack, and they tell you your diets to eat and so on, and you have to lose enough belly fat to actually allow the muscles to show through, and you get the muscles by doing sit-ups the right way. But you know intellectually, inherently, how to get a six-pack. You know it's just dieting, eating right, and sit-ups. And if you stayed consistent and all you did was diet and sit-ups, you would maybe not have a rippling six-pack, but you definitely have a more visible six-pack. And that's the same as this stuff. All you need to make money online is a good niche. And we're speaking, this was with anything, okay, but we're speaking more about Amazon. A good niche. You also need to know the keywords, because Google's hard to rank on. When you're trying to get ranked for free, you need to know how to do your keyword research. You need to be confident with it, but you can't guarantee yourself listings, so your time is better spent. Yes, research the keywords, yes, research the competition, but then the key, the secret, the holy grail of all internet marketing is consistency. Same with that six-pack. Same with internet marketing, same with anything that you want to be good at. You want to play the piano. Consistency, an hour a day, is far better than putting in 10 hours, getting sore fingers and not playing. It's the hardest thing in the world though. And what I want to do with these packs and with this Mega Ranker program is give you something so you're filling in the gaps. So all you have to do, if you're really gunning for it, is stay consistent. And let's get your first sale before the end of the month. And stop the sort of endless whirlpool. That's what frustrates me, is I see people, the same people and the same products and the same stuff going round and round and round and round, and no one's getting anywhere. Don't do that. Or do it if you enjoy it, okay? But if you're getting frustrated, if you want to leave that, make a thing now. I haven't got anything for you that's not hard work. So that's, unfortunately, I haven't found a way. If I have, I will let you know. Genuinely, I would. But it is very hard work. You have to be able to install WordPress. You have to stay consistent. You have to have an hour or 2 hours to put into your business, or longer a day. And you have to be really, really, really gunning for it. And that's the absolute truth. And if you're not gunning for it like that, you probably won't make any money. And that's the truth. You know, if you're just playing at this and you're just sort of dabbling, that's fine if you're enjoying it. But if you're stressed out, if you need to make this work, your time's far better spent on building your sites, your assets, and not with software, push button systems and plugins and the next quote unquote best thing. Anyway, I've made the video go on too long. A quick recap. Email me to cljpublishing@gmail.com if you're interested in the Fitbit Blaze pack. I think you'll really like it. And email me for details on the Azon Mega Ranker, and I will send you details, and I think you're going to be really, really pleased with it. I've got things in that Mega Ranker pack that I think you will really, really love, with the updated 2016 methods, really quick rankings, get the sales in, and then you will have a spark and a fire, and you will start thinking, you know what, this works, and you'll go all guns blazing on it. Okay guys, email me cljpublishing@gmail.com, and I will send you details and prices for the pack and for the Mega Ranker program. Cheers guys.